In my opinion, reconciliation is very important for non-Aboriginal people to understand the history of the First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in Australia. With me working in our health service, I'm really proud to say that we are all working together to ensure and achieve good health outcomes for our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander consumers.
Across SALHN, there is a growing appreciation and acknowledgement that we need to work differently. We work harder and take a different approach that focuses on self-determination, privileging Aboriginal voices and perspectives, and collective decision making. We will demonstrate this by supporting the new Executive Director of Aboriginal Health once appointed.
As an ally, I want to use the position that I have to make sure we are privileging the voices of First Nations peoples and having the difficult conversations around the ongoing impact of colonisation. I want to be part of changes that see our healthcare organisation more culturally safe for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander consumers, their families, as well as for our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander colleagues. I would also like to be part of changes that look at how we can enhance the quality of care for rural and remote Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander consumers who come and access our services and are away from their community connections and cultural spirituality.
National Reconciliation Week is a time for us to reflect on what we have done and what we have yet to do to improve the health and wellbeing outcomes for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities. The SALHN Board and I acknowledge the leadership, cultural knowledge and expertise that Associate Professor Tamara McKeon brings to the Board and SALHN Executive Leadership Team, and we thank her for that contribution. Together, we are committed to improving the way in which we serve our First Nations communities, and that's a journey that starts with listening and learning.
The theme for Reconciliation Week this year is to be brave and make a change. Being brave means becoming an ally, starting your journey of learning and education to understand the impact of colonisation and discrimination and an institutionalised racism that continues to impact First Nations people today. I support the Uluru Statement from the Heart, and this is an invitation to all Australians from First Nations people to walk together. It has 3 requests: voice, treaty, truth. Voice, a First Nations voice in Parliament enshrined in Constitution. Treaty, the establishment of a commission for the purpose of a treaty. And truth, a truth-telling process of history.
Ganami and Anadalu, Ganiyata Tampandi. This is the land of the Kaurna people, always was, always will be. Be brave, make change. That's the theme for Reconciliation Week 2022. We need brave conversations. We need brave conversations around defensiveness, unconscious bias and racism. I pledge to get involved in those conversations.